come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys in the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. To Beverly. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
4-3. Cleans it up. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. 2 points for Paul George.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. To Paul George. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Irving. That no good. Off the mark. To George. Strong finish for Paul George. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Beverly into the front court. Up 5. Leonard. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Irving. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Paul George. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time 3, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Here's Leonard for 2. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
LA Clippers with the basketball. George to Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended. Paul George to Beverly. Throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some 3s.
That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant across the timeline. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. To Jordan. Durant. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Leonard, 13 points here in the first quarter alone. He's knocked down 3 threes.
The defense better buckle in. This is going to be a long game. Expect each possession the offense to call the same play.
Deep left corner to Durant. Kevin Durant looking good. 4 for 5.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
To Durant. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Beverly into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. He throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And finishes strong. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's LA Clippers ball. Williams, nice pass to set things up. Paul George, can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
To Beverly. Jared Allen, snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
For 3, and he knocks it down, Jay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
You can present your tickets now at any participating Bondsville Burgers restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bondsville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for LA, number 40.
Here's a chance from long range. And it's Zubac with the rebound. To Beverly. Down low George. And look out.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Williams to Leonard. Nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Durant. Can't connect.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Kawhi Leonard. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving. And number 31, Jarrett Allen.
Kawhi Leonard rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Irving still can't buy one from distance. It's no good to Williams. And count the basket inside.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Irving. He's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again. To Leonard. Beverly. Not going down here. To Durant. Trying to cash in. A shot by Durant that's no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
No good and no foul. To Irving. Paul George!
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Leonard. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Leonard. Driving right to the basket. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Got it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Brooklyn with the basketball. From long range. Textbook defense. Couldn't keep it in. Out of Spencer Dinwiddie. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly, they get it to George. Down low. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The follow won't go either. Kyrie Irving sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Over to the right side. Irving. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. George. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. 4-3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Irving knocks it down.
Good shot. Good money.
To Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Durant. It's good.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Durant. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers.
You're on the island now. I got ball. Pick up.
To Leonard.
Match up.
Beverly. George. Offensive board. Kicks it outside. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Tips it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Spencer Dinwiddie. New blood coming in for both sides.
The Nets, number 12, Joe Harris. Stepping in, number 23.
Paul George. Down low to Williams. Lou Williams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Williams. Strong finish for Paul George.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Fires the three. Working hard on the glass. To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kyrie Irving makes good from beyond the arc.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Lou Williams. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the trifecta. George Ooh, he'll take that.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To George. Leonard. Curling inside. Williams. The shot almost to Jordan. For three, buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor. It's the Clippers with the possession now. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
JaMychal Green pins it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Mo Harkless. Huge block.
That's up, baby.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Kevin Durant, that's his first personal foul. Team foul #1. That's the
Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. That misses with 2 seconds to go. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Clippers so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Oh, he had it. Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Fires the 3 and drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
From long range, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
Goes 2 for 2. Irving He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
George, tough shot. Well defended to Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Clippers have the basketball. George.
That's his first personal.
Paul George is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. It's all three of them. Irving to Durant for three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down big. Here's a chance from long range. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Irving, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
Durant, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
LA Clippers with the basketball. George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for Los
Irving.
Angeles, number 2.
Now that's a contest. George. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Here's Leonard for 2. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Prince, defended by Harkless. And they called the foul. Felt a breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Last 2 minutes. Entering the game for LA, number 23.
Paul George able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
That breaks the streak after 5 straight makes. It's no good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle. Fires the 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Knocked loose. from long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.